Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for Friday, March 16th. Gonna start here, we'll show you a little bit of a recap, see what's going on here. Sticking with the theme of staying on patterns. Guys, I really hope you're watching our YouTube videos here that we're putting out on chart patterns. If you see here on our website, you're going to see we're just putting out just non-stop videos on all these patterns. I don't even know what there's going to be in the end. Maybe 50 videos, something like to that effect. I've only released, I don't know, maybe 15, 16, something like that. So I'm just walking you through, guys, step by step, all of the patterns that are so important to learn when trading. All this other stuff, I'm saying it in the videos, doesn't matter. Trend lines, horizontal lines, all that stuff doesn't matter unless you know candlesticks first, right? You need something to layer these trend lines and horizontal lines on top of, right? You need something to be able to judge support and resistance, right? So that's where all of these candlesticks are forming these support and resistance lines. So if you're new and you're not knowing these patterns and you're trading, it's a recipe for disaster, right? I mean, you can get lucky for only so long, but you need to know all these patterns. And then when you start getting into like the real smaller ones, like the 2 and 3 candlestick patterns, they're going to help you on your entries and exits so much better. So I really hope you're paying attention to these videos. They're super important. We're walking you through one by one, just starting from the beginning, going to the complicated patterns. And we're going to have a couple courses for you. So again, I try to keep the videos kind of shorter, 15, 20 minutes long. So I hope you're taking advantage of them because, again, our watch list videos, they don't mean anything, right? They don't mean anything unless you know support and resistance. It's easy to, see a horizontal line or draw a trend line. But if you're not knowing these patterns, there were so many warning patterns. Like when you start seeing these patterns, you're going to see them everywhere. Head and shoulders, head, left shoulder, right shoulder, head, left shoulder, right shoulder, neckline, right? Cup, handle, or if this handle fails, I'm going to show you right here, it might turn into another potential right shoulder. It might be another head and shoulders. Got to watch. So when you zoom in here, you can see this doji candle right at the left shoulder of the previous head and shoulder. No coincidence, right? Dojis are sign of indecision. I don't know what's going to happen with this. It might be a reversal, might be stopping and reversing, potentially go upwards. But you got to watch these patterns. This might turn into a bull flag, right? Got to watch and see. There's so many different patterns within patterns within patterns. And we're teaching you these patterns. So I hope you're really paying attention to them, right? And then you can see if you draw trend lines, all of this was going on inside of, very important, which we just released today, is triangles, right? Kind of got a triangle pattern. So I just released one on symmetrical triangles today, where you can see all of this action is going on. All these patterns are happening inside of one giant pattern, triangles. Got to find these triangles, find the patterns within the patterns, and then decide what type of trader you are, whether you're a long-term swing trader or a day trader. But it's all of this, support, resistance, and patterns, but you need candlesticks. You need to be able to, draw these trend lines. Super, super important. We teach you all of that. Again, on our website over at bullishbears.com, we have our free courses up here, and then we teach you how to draw trend lines and stuff in our members only section. So, I mean, we don't have just these candlesticks videos coming out. We have $3,000 plus worth of free courses over here, and we're just adding more and more and more content. Again, the whole private members section over here, we're just adding more and more content over there. So make sure you're taking advantage of it. So S&P, all of this going on the futures here, all within inside this major triangle. Lots of indecision, right? So again, doji candle right above the 9 EMA, tapped the, the 50 SMA today, went almost down to the 20, indecision right at the left shoulder of the previous head and shoulders. Bitcoin /BTC, take a look here, double top, failed the bottom over here. Now it looks like there's kind of a doji or a spinning top kind of forming right here. Buyers are coming back in. That doesn't mean to buy it. Now you have this overhead resistance up there. Support resistance patterns over and over and over again. Super important. All right, let's get into the watch list video for tomorrow, or the watch list for tomorrow. Where's my scan? Here we go. Doesn't look like too much going to be potentially on there. Gotta see. It's tough to trade too. Like, I try not to, I don't like to put stuff on a watch list to trade, just to trade. Especially with tomorrow, economic. I think there's going to be some economic data or lots of stuff coming out tomorrow. Gotta watch. But it's tough to find plays when you get a doji on a daily like that, creating signs of indecision, right? So let's see what's going on for tomorrow. So smart, it definitely went up today. Did I have that one on the watch list, or was that one that I watched off Trade Ideas? May have been one off that I got off of Trade Ideas. All right, so I'm not going to put that one on. Ruby, no. PETX. So that today, just to show you, at or below 380 I had as a short, and that went down to 367. So it dropped a little bit and then it bounced right back up, right? Day trade, what is that? A little over 10 cents or so. Not bad for a day trade. It's, it's still kind of smaller. You want to get at least 15, 20 ideally. So went down, buyers came back in, see what happens. So I'm not going to keep that one on. Just going to clear the board here. All right. And we'll change that to the 16th. 6. Let's see if there's anything good to watch. All right. No. No. Nope. That's potential. Let me go to the 5-minute. Let's see here. Let me see if that's a 5-cent spread stock. Let me pull up my sidebar. Maybe not. Okay, let's move this down. So this might be forming a flat top kind of break right here. So see that? Ascending kind of triangle, ascending wedge, right? So that might be forming a nice potential breakout right there. So I'm going to put that one on there. That's one to definitely keep an eye on. If it doesn't pop tomorrow, it might pop sometime in the near future. As you can see, it's tough sometimes to find these support resistance areas because they just pump and dump many of times. Whereas, yeah, it has room to run. So ZN, let me just do at or above. Looking for a potential flat top break out above $5. Room to pump up if it does. So again, I mean, obviously you're going to be careful of these areas in here, but I mean, this thing's got room to run. You can see, actually no coincidence, guys. Look at this. Today, I just put out ascending triangle as well. I did symmetrical and I did ascending, right? Ascending triangle or ascending wedge. And go back here, symmetrical triangle. You want to learn how to draw these triangles. I just put out 2 videos today on these triangles. Very, very, very important, right? So we're going to put ZN on the watch. These don't always break out, but they start to work in, again, if this is a major company, many times this will break out some, retest and go forward. But since this is a crappy small cap pots pump and dump, it seems, I don't know much about it. Just from the pattern, it looks like a pump and dump. This one could be like one of those, if you don't, like it could just break out and just boom, go up, you know? So this looks really nice as an ascending kind of wedge pattern being formed. So definitely putting ZN on. It could dump, right? But you got to watch. Watch this line here. Watch and see if it holds. If it doesn't go up tomorrow, it may still stay in that channel, you know? So keep an eye on it. Let me just at or above. Yep. Nope. Nope. It's a little bit, definitely overbought. Don't know if I'm going to put that on, especially with an indecision day. Nope. Do I like that one? Might have some room. Let me look at the hourly. Might be flagging or starting to flag there. Let me take a look at the 5-minute. Yeah, it might be starting to flag there. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. So we'll get rid of this line. Let's say I'd keep an eye on that 154 and then that 175. Just the 154 because of the top of that candle there, but right at the 150s. What is this one right here? Oh, that's right here. Perfect like that. See that? Draw that line coming across here. Might be breaking above. And then you got to also be careful that 50 SMA. So 141. Watch if continues and breaks above 150-ish area with resistance at 50 SMA around 175. Break above 140, get above the 150s, resistance around 175 around that 200 SMA. Then just put up $2 because that's going to be a resistance area, whole and half dollar amounts. CCIH. Little overbought. No. Nope. Look at that pullback right at the gap. See that? Went up towards that gap, pulled back. Could definitely still move. But got to be aware of these support and resistance areas. Let me pull up a 5-minute. So choppy looking. Head and shoulders kind of pattern there. Not going to put that one on. Nope. Nope. Potential reversal. Look at that garbage one. I had this been telling you guys that on the watch list, right? Garbage. I don't even want to put you guys near that one. It's just garbage looking. This is just a clear sign of a pump. Look at that. Perfection candles and then boom, give everything back. Nope. That one's holding its highs on the day. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. This must be a 5-cent spread stock. Look at these crazy looking candles. I'd almost guarantee that is. Yep, moves in 5-cent increments. I don't trade those. So nope. Very weird looking chart. Not too much history to it. I don't want to look at it. That one possibly. Yeah, it's kind of holding its highs. has a history of pumping and then dumping. See that? So we will put that one on. What is this one? Delt. D-E-L-T, not to be confused with Delta. And obviously probably around $2. Got to be careful of 250. I just mark it. And then look, I mean, just anywhere up in here. You know, it's a no man's land up there. So let's put, where is this? See if continues and with $2 resistance and could pump and has some room to pump up from there. History of pumping. Again, remember, most of these stocks, these small cap stocks, are garbage, right? So if you swing trade them, you're only going to get maybe a day or 2 or 3 out of them before they dump, right? These are not like your great investment companies. See that? They pump up, dump, pump up, dump, pump up, dump. Again, you can make a lot of money day trading them, but just remember, they're a day trade or a very short-term swing trade. This can pump up, and then it kind of can go into no man's land. See these candle wicks? You know, it's hard to, you know, they get up in this area, it just gets so choppy and volatile. But $1.50, very simple areas for many of these to be aware of for psychological support and resistance. It's potentially flagging right there. So let's take a look at this one. SGRP potentially pulling back for a flag. $2 resistance. You know, it could, you have some support down in these areas over here. So this one, see if it can go up and pump up and break $2. You can see it's got kind of like a flag formation here. It might go to pump out up more. So at or above 189, watch bull flag on 5-minute. See if 2 breaks and gets pumped up. $2 very important psychological support and resistance area. It's got to break and hold $2. Again, this is a pump and dump, right? Look at it. It's garbage. But, you know, again, you can make 10, 15, 20 cents on something like that. That's what you're looking to do with day trading, right? You're not looking to hold this thing for life. But a lot of newbies get sucked into these small cap stocks thinking that they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. And look, how do you trade these? It's it's garbage. Ugh. Let me look at this here. It might be forming like a triangle pattern. So again, going off of triangles that we've been talking about that I just posted today, give you an example. Kind of connect these lines. It's forming like a triangle, right? So let me look at the hourly. Might be pinching. It might have a pop. Let's pull up the daily. So this one might have, again, many of days you'll get a breakout and then you'll get a sympathy play on the next day. So this one, potential, it is broaching a little bit overbought on the hourly, but it's forming kind of a triangle formation. Might be pinching, might be looking to break out. You can see resistance from the high of day today. So let's put that one on. Let me see here. 5 cent, look at that. all that. There you go. You at least got some technical analysis, but I'm not putting that on because it's a 5-cent spread stock. Pump and dump. Pump, dump. No, don't like the chart. And don't like that. Let me see on the daily. Nope, don't like that. So that's for the potentially bullish plays. Let's see if there's any bearish ones on the bearish scanner. Definitely more, that's for sure. That one really took a dump. KCPC. See that? Look at this. Pump, dump. So many times you get a big green candle and then maybe another day like this, like a sympathy, like our continuation day, and dump. High wave candle. I mean, how do you trade this long term, right? How do you hold this, buy and hold this long term? You don't. It's garbage. Look. Pump, dump. Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. There you go. Now putting that one on. This is why we try to teach people, don't listen to hype. Don't listen to chat rooms. Don't listen to any other rooms. These ones, like, you know, you might get some, I mean, if you're lucky, you got some insider information or whatever, right? And you get lucky. I'm not saying to do that by any means, but I mean, like, how do you know when to buy one of these 70-cent stocks and hold it to the moon, right? This is where you get into something like this. The chat rooms start pumping it, get some green days, start sucking in the newbies, pulls back, scares them off, then it gets them in again, right? Right up here, they like, oh my God, it's going amazing, then dumps it. And you can say, well, it went up again. Well, sure it did, right? But it's like pumping and dumping. It's doing nothing. So how do you know to buy this stock back here at whatever this is, 1/100th of a decimal point, whatever the heck it is, 1/1000th, and it goes up. So you can say, well, it's way back here. Look at it. It's over $1. Yeah, well, look at it now. It's $1 and it's giving back all its gains. Who knows what it's going to do? That's where you can't just like get invested in these and just think that they're going to the moon. You're going to trade these companies unless you want to gamble and hold it long term, or unless you had some insider information that you know this thing's going to the moon. Otherwise, these are just companies that you day trade. That might be a potential short. So you can see this one's fading right here. Got some support over here. If it breaks down over here, it can fall right down to $8. So we're going to do potential short. $13 at or below. Watch for potential short with support at around, just put around 9,850 and 8. I say that because $9 again, it's going to be psychological support and resistance. Right in here, all these candles, you know, right in the middle there's about 850, and then you have $8 right around here, right? So just you know, if this falls, it's failing the moving average lines right now. It's got room to fall. It can go into that channel. Got to watch the patterns. SELB. All right, SPX or SPEX. Nope. See, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. That's why you got to be careful, peeps. Always be careful. Nope. And that's why when we put these on the watch list, we tell people obviously don't just buy something because an alert goes off. So as you can see today, a whole bunch. Well, I canceled a couple. Almost all except for 2 went off today. Hey, that's great. But some of them may or may not have been tradable depending on whatever the patterns are. And you can say, well, how do I know what patterns to tell? You know, to trade, I don't know how to do that. First of all, number one, you shouldn't trade with real money until you know patterns. So practice paper trading. And then number 2, take our courses, take our candlestick videos. Very simple, right? There's no easy shortcut. A lot of people are looking for some shortcut. They want to come in, they want to know what stocks to buy or sell. If you're one of those people to know, I'm going to just tell you how it is. You're probably going to get offended. And if it is, hey, I apologize, but at least you'll remember it for down the road. If you're looking for somebody to tell you what stocks to buy and sell and you don't know support and resistance, you're going to fail as a trader. Bottom line. It's probably not what you're going to want to hear, but that's the truth. The truth is over 90% of traders fail. That's a statistical fact. So if you don't know support and resistance, you're going to fall into that statistic. If you want to become a good trader, you need to know support and resistance. How do you know support and resistance? You watch lots of videos. You look at hundreds, you look at thousands of charts. Watch our videos, or watch us videos over and over and over again. Watch our candlestick videos over and over and over again. And then take our private content. We're $10 a month. Super cheap. We're affordable for everybody. If you want to know if we're worth it, try us out. And the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to lose $10. Big deal. You know? That's it. We have a very simple model, very simple formula. Come to work every day, trade with us, bust your butt, look at hundreds and thousands of charts, come and practice with us every single day, practice in a virtual account for months until you find out if what trading is right for you or it's not. That's simple, guys, right? It's not rocket science. This one right here, SND. What am I going to do with this one? Yeah, it's got still some more room to fall. I just don't want to put it on. Wow, look at that, huh? That's a no man's land. Look at that, like a spinning top pattern, right? Just hanging. Let's see here. Looks like a 5-cent spread stock, of course. No. That's got some room to fall. A little bit down to here. Big cup. Look at this. Cup, handle. What is this thing? It's this garbage. Cup, another handle. Big cup. Just dumps. Ethos. Nah. That's kind of got like an FU pattern right here, or head and shoulders. Head, left shoulder, kind of a right shoulder, neckline right over here. Boom. Where is that? $9. Could fall down easily there. Right shoulder up here. Neat. Look at that. Pump, dump. Pumped, might be dumped. Let's take a look at here. Let's do alert below 902. Potential short if $9 breaks with, what is that? 850-ish and what is that? 50 SMA below is support. All right, so let me just remove this line here. That's what I was trying to squint and see. You can see there's support right at the moving average line's at. See that? Right at that 834 marker right there. Boom. 850 would be your first line of defense, just because it's whole and $half amounts, and then see if it falls below there. Neat. NETE. I always got to double check my alerts. Neat and sub are below. The other ones are above. That's good. All right. Let's see here. That's falling. Some support down here. So this one might have some potential to short as a short, although it's just a little bit close. It's kind of close to those lines. I don't want to put that one on. Failing moving average lines. What is that? 728 from 778. It's got some potential room to go right down to that 200. Support resistance areas. Let's see here. 5 minute. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Right at that 200. See that? Potentially going to fail it. Can go down to 730-ish. That's got some room to fall. Put a line right across here and say at or below 778. Potential short with room to fall down to 200 SMA. What was that? Around 730. Around 730. Boom. FRTA. All right. No. Mara. Good old descending triangle. I did a descending triangle video today. You'll see Mara on that one. Lots of red. Buyers should be coming in here at some point. 3 black crows right there. Almost like 4 black crows. That'll be a video coming out. Buyers should come in at some point. Still falling though. Watch for reversal. So if you were to watch this, watch for like a doji or a hammer candle come in after, especially after 3. Now you have 4 red days. But nothing's ever foolproof. Gotta watch. That is failing now. It is easy to borrow. You can get shares in TD. $3. Where is this done? 278. It's got some room. Maybe 250s. So potential short on this one, TTPH. At or below 294. Potential short with support around 250-ish. Right in these areas here. TTPH. And let's keep going here. Doji. No. Nope. That one's got a potential short to it. Let's take a look over here. It's got some room to fall. Down these areas, failing. Yeah, so this one's failing the 200 SMA right now, so this one's got some room. So we'll put at or below, what is that? Between $7, where's that, $7? And then just above, around 650. All right, potential short with support around 7 and just above, around, what is that, 6 and around the 670s. Yep, that's right. So potential shorts, failing the 200 SMA, support right around here at $7, just because it's $7. And then what was about that? 670s, right around there. And that's enough. I'm not going to keep going through. That's enough for there for tomorrow. No, TTPH sub. What do we have? 5 shorts potential on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is there? Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's there? Where's the fourth? Okay, there's the fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So this potential of doing long or short, no coincidence, because obviously there's that doji on the, let's go back here to the futures. Doji on the futures. What is a doji? Funny question. Good coincidence or good question that you should ask. What is a doji? If you look back over here, you got to keep going. Go to videos. What is a doji? Oh, right here. How to understand dojis. There's many dojis. Dragonfly doji, gravestone doji, long-legged doji, right? 4 different types of dojis. That one right there is a regular doji. Why is it dojing? Very simple. Right at a very critical previous resistance, now support area right on the moving average lines. Super important, right? Stock's falling down the moving average lines, hitting the moving average lines. Oh, it's within a bigger triangle. Price is getting towards the apex point. Lots of indecision where that price is either going to break out or break down. I hope you guys are all following this. Super important. If this is foreign to you and you're trading with real money and you don't know this, you're going to lose your money and you're going to fail as a trader. Trying to protect you guys. Takes a lot of hard work, a lot of studying. There's no easy road to success as a trader. You're up against the best traders in the world. You can get lucky only so many times. You got to put these charts and patterns into your favor. And even though you can see these charts and these patterns, many of times they also fail. All right. So again, kind of wrap up here. If you're not a member of our community on Facebook, come and join us. We're the Bullish Bears. Like and follow our fan page to stay up to date with our latest. If you haven't been over to our website, again, head over to Bullish Bears. We have a day trading room, and we loved you guys so much, we decided, hey, let's add on a swing trading room and an options room as well. So you can talk about swing trades, options trades, all of that good stuff in our trade rooms. We don't usually do a watch list going into Fridays. We were not doing them for Thursdays or Fridays, but now we're going to probably do them for Thursdays again. So if you're following us, we do swing trades. So again, I make this watch list video for day trades. It would take forever to do and add the swing trades, but for those that are members, we do swing trades and we do options as well. We send out the options chains. We post the charts for support and resistance in the morning in the trade rooms. So again, we have all this good stuff. If you like swing trades and options trades, come and join us over here. We do alerts, again, day trade alerts, swing trade alerts, options alerts, all of that good stuff going on. We send those out by email each night. We also post it under our watch list and alert section. If you don't see this, that means you're not a member. Again, we're only $10 a month. Courses, thousands of dollars worth. Save yourself $3,000 plus in our courses. If you haven't taken them yet, take them, right? Don't ask us simple, or don't try to get an answer without taking the courses, right? You should use us and ask us questions for stuff after you've taken the courses, right? You want to use the stuff that we learn and the knowledge in the trade rooms. You want to take the courses first, right? If you try to skip the beat and try to go and trade and you don't know how to place a trade and you don't know support and resistance, you're just wasting your time, right? It's good to learn. Obviously, you want to ask the questions, as you go and you learn, but we set you up here. It's not like, hey, we're trying to trick you. Here's courses. They're free. Take them, and then as you're taking them, open up a practice account in a virtual account within Thinkorswim and Interactive Brokers. Come over and practice in our trade rooms. So take our courses, open up a Thinkorswim and our Interactive Brokers paper trading account, then take our watch list and our alerts that you'll see right over here, and then come over into our trade room, whatever one you like best, and practice doing our trades for months. Make a couple hundred trades, right? We're giving you the watch list. We're giving you the alerts. Practice. Practice getting in and out of trades until you're comfortable. Don't trade with real money until you are successful paper trading. That's simple, guys. And again, like I said, we are only $10 per month. We give you all of this included for $10, and all we keep doing is giving you more and more and more back, right? We have another probably 20 or 30 candlestick videos coming out for free. We're teaching you the game, friends. We're teaching you. Just hopefully you're listening and paying attention and applying what we're teaching you, because there's only so much we can do. We can only handhold so much. We're willing to give a hand out, or a hand up. Rephrase it. We're willing to give you a hand up, not a hand out, right? So that's enough rambling for me today. That's the watch list for tomorrow. Be careful. Obviously, indecision on the daily, especially being Friday, and I think a lot of news coming out. So happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.